Morning, guys. August 11, 2024. Today I gotta go to a friend of mine. He's kind of like a friend of mine. He's an electrician that I work with once in a while, and we got a couple of ACs there, the old Rudd 10 SEER units, 22, and he thinks that one of them's a little low on charge. I was over there, I think, last year or the year before, and I think I washed them, and I think I might have put some gas in them or something there. He's got high velocity systems inside, which are known for leaking coils. The high velocity systems. Well, he wants to just try to keep them going if he can. I'm gonna go by there and run. If I remember right, I guess I think the pressures are a little weird over there. The head pressure was a little higher than I like to see. Subcooling was higher. Things aren't always perfect out there in the real world, you know. And some of these systems you come across there, they're not ideal. The pressures and everything aren't ideal. So you gotta kind of like look things over and do the best you can. You're working with stuff that's old, and just try to keep it running the best you can. That's the way I look at things. Can't always be perfect. You know, you start trying to get everything perfect all the time, you're gonna be pulling your hair out. You're gonna do the best you can and let it ride. Kick that flipping can down the road a little bit, you know. That's all I'm all about that. But anyway, he's a good friend of mine. I know him, and we both work for the daycare. You know, he's an electrician and I'm the plumber, supposedly, and whatever. I know him through there. He's helped me out in the past. I've helped him out in the past, so I usually don't work on the weekends, but he needs my help, so I'll go help him. He's a good shit. He's nuttier than squirrel shit, this guy. Oh yeah, Miss Molly, he's nuttier than squirrel shit. Yeah. What he says about me. Anyway, we'll go over there and see if we can help out this cat. So this is first.
What it does, Steve, is it runs and then it'll like, I think it shuts off on high head. You want the hose.
Not high head, maybe low pressure. There's not a lot of hot air coming out of there. This one's like you, a lot of hot air. All right, so this is first, right?
You want the hose or not?
Well, let me open them. When was I here? Last year? 2 years. Let me open it up and look. Years. This one's gonna be low on gas. Yeah, we got the mouse nest in there. Old Fluffy. Hey, you got a mouse living in here.
That's my pet.
Huh?
That's my pet mouse.
I think so, because I can see it in there.
You want to spray? You want WD-40?
No, well, let's check the charge, and on the way out, I'll evict his ass. My phone app, because my other one's dead.
Oh, you've been stable, right?
Yeah, I've been good.
Yeah, don't work on you, don't swear.
way, because you got all them fucking low-hanging trees. I can't even get in the
I
yard.
can drive through the yard. I go right around. I drive through the yard.
You're the type of customer that I wouldn't work for, because you got all these fucking low trees hanging.
Hey, Steve, where's the dog?
She's in the truck.
I'll drive around.
You're one of these guys that I would say, fuck him.
Yeah, you already do.
Huh?
You already do, Steve.
I know how you are. You're too lazy to cut the trees down. You want me to scrape all my paint to shit.
I thought you just were afraid to back up.
Yeah, well, subcooling's a little high on this thing, but I gotta bring that superheat down. We're too high there at 39.
Too much gas?
No, you don't have enough. 50 on the, have you changed the filters?
Of course I changed the filters. Did all the things. Remember last time I had a couple of things plugged?
What'd you have plugged?
It's a Unico.
Oh yeah, Unico,
Told me that I restricted the airflow.
well yeah, you got them all shut off. You gotta keep them open.
Right, there we go.
Alright, we're gonna give it a little juice. Gonna bring that superheat down. It's 35. I gotta charge my tablet. We'll bring that 34 down. It's not off by much. It's, you know, a little bit, but enough to be an issue. Just enough to, you know, make it work longer than it should.
I had the system since 2005. I know how it works. And it just runs and runs, and it'll just like shut off.
Well, I could tell by the air coming out how it was kind of wimpy.
That's what I told you. That's why I wanted to do the pump. I knew I had some kind of.
Give it a little gas. Give it a little. How you doing? My tablet needs to be charged. Give it a little gas. Yeah, old Fluffy's made a nest in there again. Old Fluffy. 49, she seems kind of low on the suction pressure. Who put these systems in? Joe Hacker?
I've been here since 2005. Hey, knock on wood, all I've had to do is
Give it a little gas. Give it a little gas.
I've had to change the fucking all the wire.
Yeah, I don't know how Fluffy's getting in here. He's getting in here somehow.
Oh, dude, there's holes everywhere.
Oh, he's getting into this big hole on the end here. See this big hole here? You gotta block that. That's how he's coming in from the back.
See how I got the duct seal in there?
Yeah, I mean, this is probably like an 1.25 inch hole.
Steve, I had a nest right on the relay. Right on the fucking relay. It was all fucking pissed, right?
Yeah, he's coming in from that hole. See this plug right here? You gotta get another one like that for this side. I remember the subcoolant was high on this thing. Something was a little wokey. Something's a little wokey here. Something's a little wokey. I gotta charge my tablet. It's dead.
Okay, the house is open.
Go ahead.
You want anything? Help yourself.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go do your thing, guy.
I'll be back. I can drive through the yard and get out.
You're gonna have to.
I'll stop and say hi to this small. Sure you don't want to water?
No, I'm good.
Alright. So they're both set at 67. And the hose is on and you need. I'll be back.
Something's weird about this system. I don't know what the hell it is. tried the thermal expansion valve?
Look.
I think that looks what it might be. You might have a bad TXV in there or something.
Want to come look before I leave? Steve,
What?
want to come look at it? I don't know what the TXV valve is. You told me this last time you came. You said I had too many things blocked. They're not blocked anymore.
I put quite a bit of gas in it already, and I mean, it's not coming down. He must have a bad TXV there.
Come in.
You got a thermal expansion valve inside that regulates, and I think that's what your problem is. Where's the unit? In the basement?
I was low on gas, right?
Oh, I tried to put some in, I mean. Shut this fucking thing off if it's okay. Well, I don't know why you called me if you're gonna leave all the time. I mean, what the fuck?
Well, I'm just gonna run down. I'll be right
Oh,
back.
you know, you want me to do the job and then you're not around and, you know,
Well, I mean, you need me hanging
fucking
over your
wasting my
fucking.
time here.
You need me hanging over your shoulder. I don't like people.
Oh, I need to get into the house.
Well,
You want to
I
leave?
just told you the house is open. Take whatever you want. I don't have much.
I don't want nothing of yours. I don't want calling me. You know, you gotta let me do the job. Alright, we're gonna get him another TXV. I took the information off the unit. I gotta get another TXV for him. Morning guys, August 20th, 2024. So I got the TXV for that rod Unico unit, the rod combination Unico unit that's got a questionable TXV on it. So we're gonna go over there and swap it out. I did get a TXV for it. Supposedly they're no longer making them, and one of the company's idea where they was able to find one, the last one in the company or something, the last one in the factory had or some shit. They have different ones, but these unbolt, which are easier than the soldered ones. I mean, I could have went with one that's soldered in, but this one just bolts in. So I wanted to get the proper one for it. Anyway, we're gonna go over there and pump down the rod and change the TXV and see if that makes a difference in the pressures. It should. I had like 50 pounds on the suction, and I had it up to like 25 on the subcooling, which, you know, I should have had a much higher suction at that point. You know, it should be around 9 or 12 on the subcooling. Subcooling was 25, and my superheat was still above 30, and the suction was really low. So I'm thinking it was a TXV that was an issue. Anyway, we're gonna go over there and pump it down, change the TXV, pull a vacuum on it. We'll probably have to take some, once we get it back up and running, we'll have to take some gas out of it, because I did try adding some last time I was there, and it didn't seem to affect it at all. So wow, fucking crazy. Holy shit, that was a crazy bump, man. Felt that sucker. Ouch. Fuck, put a piece of... Anyway, we'll try to get some shots over there. This is a friend of mine, kind of a friend of mine. He's an electrician I work with once in a while, and he's nuttier than squirrel shit. Oh yeah, man, he's nuttier than squirrel shit, Miss Molly. Hey, not even squirrel shit. One to another. All this specialty shit. These guys don't know what the hell's going on. Alright, I'm gonna shut this off. Shut off the suction. No, we gotta leave the suction open. I'm gonna shut off the head pressure. I'm gonna shut the high side off. Then we're gonna turn it on. We're gonna pump it down, and we're gonna shut the low off. We'll suck it all into the unit. Keep an eye on this. Alright, go ahead and turn it on, Dave. He's gonna turn on the AC. We're gonna suck this down to 0, then shut it off. So we got the high side off. That's what they call one. We'll pump it down. You see this start dropping because the head pressure's off. It's going to pull in the vacuum. Once it gets down to 0, we can shut it off and pull the disconnect. No, it's all getting sucked in the low side. Yeah, I'm good.
Jeez.
What's the matter?
I thought I heard you fall down.
No.
Yeah, I didn't get that plug either, but
That's good. We've got most of it in there. It's good enough. Yeah, you got a nice filter. The filter in there, it's not the problem. Unico. Nothing but quality. Yeah, here we go. We got to change. Definitely got an issue. Something's not right. We're getting a good. Looks like the airflow's decent. Got a big box, big return box. The TXV's got issues. Well, it's pretty wet around with the unit too, so left a little pressure in the thing. Didn't seem to want to take it all in, so see the TXV's right here. The bulb. There's the bulb.
there's a big full chain light over there too. Steve, if you want that. Oh, you got it. Cool. Appreciate you doing this.
Yeah, for me to change this thing, it would have been I said there's still a little bit of pressure in there, not a lot, but it wouldn't take it all in. This is the new replacement one. Don't even look like the same one. Or is it? I guess so. Looks like the nut's different. We'll find out, won't we? That nut looks a little different. It's a spawn. I gotta take off. There should be another nut down the bottom down here. Wow, what the fuck? I It ain't wanting to come off of there. That ain't good. I don't break it. There it goes. Being a bugger. Not easy. Not easy. Not easy being cheesy, Mom. Not easy being cheesy. Crazy. Crazy bugger. Boy, that thing, they don't give you a lot of room to move in there, do they? They don't give you a lot of room to maneuver. Give me a little bit more. Need a little bit more room to get in there. Crazy. Crazy. That one's got a release thing on it, see it? And there is a straighter core on that. Now I don't know if the new one's gonna have that or not. Sometimes they don't, you have to take them out. That's an equalizing line. Yeah. This one has it also. That shouldn't be a problem. And comes with new gaskets. We'll have to make sure that's tight on there, but that's good. There should be new gaskets in here, I believe. But I'm not thinking. Yeah. You could reuse them if you want, but I like that. The other one should be on the unit. That one comes with a screen. There wasn't a lot of shit in there. The new one didn't have a. The new one don't have a screen. So I'm gonna put the O-ring in it too. That screen, yeah, screen's clean. I'll leave the screen in there. What do you got to lose? Make sure she's tight. That gasket wants to be down in there all the way. And then some of them you gotta solder in. This is a bolt-on one. That's why I wanted to get it, but they do make a replacement one that's all solder, I guess. And if I needed it, I could do it. If I needed to do it, I could. But I'll always take for the bolt-in one if I can. Why not? Alright. I gotta put the bolt the TXV in there. TXV bulb. I'll reuse the same thing. I'm not too worried about that. It's got to be nice and tight in there. This has to be tight. We'll pull a vacuum on it and release the charge and see, just run it and see what happens. Make sure nothing's rubbing, because if it's rubbing, it's gonna wear out. You don't want that. You don't want it wearing out. You don't want it rubbing. You don't want nothing rubbing. Okay. If anything's rubbing, you have a problem. I don't want anything rubbing. Okay. All right. Fucking crazy. Gotta pull a vacuum on it, and then we can release the charge. Alright, I should be able to turn the power back on and go pull a vacuum on this thing. Show you right now. I'm starting to pull this thing down. I'm gonna let this thing run for a bit. I'll show you. Well, we should be good here. Should be able to shut them off and then open it. We'll have to get this back together and see what the hell. We'll run it and we'll check it and see what we're doing for the... Don't forget, there was probably refrigerant in the old coil, and it takes a while to boil that shit off. I'm good with that. Good enough for this neighborhood. It's only got a 5/8 line coming in. It's only 2 tons, so that's okay. I gotta set up our gauges on here and check it. Alright, we're gonna start it up and check the charge now. Probably gonna be overcharged. Probably have to take some out. The inside fan's running now? It's not on delay anymore?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Plug it in, it should start right up.
Already looking better here. What is it?
I said, remember when you came the first time a couple of years ago, right? No one's ever serviced these since 2005, right? When you came that time 3 years ago, and then you said, and I told you I had the vents closed, and you were like, oh,
better at 22, see it? It's better. Let's see if we take a little bit out. That 56 drops too much. Try taking a little bit out here and see what happens. I'm gonna take some out, bring this down, see what happens. Take some out. I'm taking some out of the high side. Better at 11 on the subcooling, 57 on the suction, 24 on the superheat. That's a lot better than I had before. Almost around 60 there on the suction there, see it? That's good right there. Again, a lot hotter air coming out of the top of that. It's working better now. Alright, she's running high velocity Unico system. Not the greatest. Alright, I took a picture of the way it was before. You can see the subcoolant was at 26. I had to add gas to it. Now it's at 9. So that's how you got to charge it with a TXV. Superheat's around 30. That's not a problem. But this high subcooling and this not coming up, I knew the TXV was bad. So now that I put the new TXV, this is at 9 or 10, the way it should be. I think this is around 60, and then this is, you know, around 30, 28 or something like that. So it's running better now with the new TXV. You gotta set it by subcooling if it's got a TXV.